So it's been a wild 2 weeks, but we got Mona finished. So check out the rest of the build. So before you go dyno your car, you absolutely want to boost leak it, because you might be, say, pumping out 30 psi at your turbo. If you have a bunch of small boost leaks, your intake manifold is still only going to see the 16 psi or whatever you targeted. So the problem is then your turbo is working way harder than it should, and that's going to shorten the life of your turbo and, you know, just make everything work a lot harder. You're going to create more manifold pressure, a lot more boost on one side than the other. So keep everything efficient. You want to make sure you don't have any boost leaks. Get you one of these little guys. Just be careful, because they will sometimes pop off on you.
How much PSI are you going?
Right now I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't pop off, because I don't feel like dying today. Yeah.
You like dying? Scary.
Yeah, it's just on the intake side of it. I don't care if the intake leaks.
One dead car on the dyno. Let's see what power it will make. That's hot. That's gonna need a second.
Wow.
There is a NPT swivel fitting, and we think potentially maybe the O-ring inside of that blew out from the heat. Well, it is good for the pressure, but the heat might have let it go. So we're gonna find out. So I'm replacing it now with just a hard 93 AN adapter, and we're gonna try that. And if we still have boost creep, we gotta start searching for other stuffs.
How many pounds, Freddy?
27 pounds at 5,700.
Sounds conservative.
Not really, it's just going on its own. It's like on a mission.
Just runaway diesel.
Yeah, not good. Not with this block. If it was a built block, I'd probably let it ride.
Because this is the brand new Toyota bottom end
Brand new Yoda.
with a GT or a GET, a get head.
Get head.
Special delivery from Conside.
Manual.
So good. We were crawling as slow as we could go.
We can't open these till Dad gets here.
Oh, that's depressing. We could open one and
I
close
thought
it
you
back
were
up.
Dad.
We just opened one and put it on the bottom of the pile so you can't tell we opened it.
All right, we got a shipment in today.
We got a shipment, baby. This is the one.
This is
You
the
could've
one.
cut it.
Listen,
Since
if
you
I
guys
cut
bit-
it, I'm gonna open it.
Since you guys built it,
We didn't build these. Kanzai
No,
built
you built
these.
that.
Oh yeah, but you know you gotta
new
open.
shoes.
You gotta open one thing.
So you ordered an extra set for my car, right?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Everybody gets a set.
Ooh,
Look,
Christmas.
Just look at this.
Look
Not
at
even peeling the.
Yeah. No, they're gonna stay
there's a
just like
wrapper
that.
there. You can't see it because it's so clear, but there is.
Oh, that brush.
Wow.
So I was like, don't even do nothing to it, just brush it.
Nothing.
It's so good. It's so good. Damn, boy. Some dishes.
That's a happy party
This
right there.
building this car. What, 7 years ago? 8 years ago.
eight
Like the
years.
first iteration of it. Like I always wanted a set of wheels that matched the car, and like this is something else.
That's the
like,
DTM
Kansai
style.
Literally killed it.
Oh,
Yeah, they
Like,
even brushed
look
the
at
center
these.
caps, bro. Look at
Damn.
that.
You already
I
got
love it.
tires? I saw tires show up too.
Yes, I did.
Damn. We're gonna make Donnie mount
Yeah,
those.
Donnie's mounting those.
He already
Yeah,
said
who's who?
Donnie.
That's
Donnie.
Donnie all day.
Yeah.
He said no problem.
I don't
Donnie
mount
was like-
tires. 9 years of being in a drift HQ, never mounted a tire. Don't know how to. Haven't learned. For this reason, Chris knows he won't mount any good-looking wheels.
Not with this machine.
Not with any machine.
After the first couple mounts, you know, it takes the initial cutoff. But, you know,
Yeah, until you take it in an event.
yeah, and then you
Yeah.
have to deal
And you
with
have to watch every mount.
Gotta appreciate Kansai for that. Look at that big old drop center. Love
Wow.
to see it.
They really want you to be able to mount wheels.
So if you like these, you go tell Kansai to start making these back up. You can get a set if you really ask for it. But after I posted this, they had so many requests that they're thinking about bringing these back in stock. Not in stock, but for order.
Available.
Like available for you to order
Custom.
this. Some of the tandem styles, I don't think they have the Astro style yet, but I think they have 6 models that you can pick this. If you haven't seen the 2-piece, go look at the E92. That one also has a 2-piece setup on
And
there.
they do custom offsets for
They
you,
do.
right?
This is it. If you want your perfect fitment, you want to look good, be different, this is the way. Because they can powder coat the faces, do whatever needs to be done with them.
And you don't
Like-
have to worry about them leaking like 3-piece wheels, you know, where you got
Yep.
the hardware and the seal in between. Nah.
So these are welded in the back. If you haven't watched my video on Instagram, watch the video. Probably Joel put this in a video of how they put these. They preheat the outside barrel, slip the inner end, perfect placement, and then weld the interior of the wheel. So look at this bad boy. Woo!
You know, thinking about
Damn.
it.
And they're not even that heavy.
No, they're
That's
not. When I was
what's
taking the
crazy.
boxes in the back of the truck, I was like, wow. The other nice thing about the 2-piece wheels is because when they heat them and drop the face in there, they can literally put this to any millimeter of offset that you want to within this barrel range. So these are, what, 11.5s?
11s.
11s.
Yep.
The 11-inch barrel, and then basically they just set the back spacing on the table as they set the barrel on it, and then when it cools, it hugs onto the inside of the face of the wheel, and that way you can set whatever offset you want to, as specific as you want to get.
And let's look at the front.
You should have started with the front, because they're just a little underwhelming after seeing the rear. But, you know.
They're still
Still
beautiful.
look good. Still
Oh
beautiful.
yeah, still gorgeous.
Absolutely.
Phenomenal. This way, even a little bit of clear, if they start getting etched and stuff, you just brush them again, clear coated. It'll
You
be
just
mint.
do a burnout and have your buddy come over with a Scotch-Brite pack. I'm just kidding, don't do that. So we got our windows in from Condor. Condor sets everything up. It already has pre-drilled holes. It's wrapped up nice and safe, so you can mount it on your car before you peel it, because everybody knows when you get Lexan, it's normally only pretty the first time you install it. After you wash your car once, it gets all scratchy. So this will prevent it from getting too scratchy too soon. So we already had a Condor window in this car, which is convenient because all of our bolt holes already line up. And the side windows are really cool too, because if you don't like seeing all of the trim and all this stuff behind here, the parts of the chassis that are painted, they already give you a pre-cut out line. So all you do is peel the outer, throw a little bit of black spray paint behind there, and then when you bolt it up, it looks like the OEM glass. Real convenient.
Alright guys, so we are back on the dyno today for our second time. We ended up upgrading from a 45 mil wastegate to a 50 mil wastegate because we were getting a little bit of boost creep. So in so doing, I ended up having to redo the whole wastegate dump tube to a bigger 2-inch outlet for it, and then we did a nice little expansion to come out through the fender. So we're gonna check to see what we can get 4 horsepower now, and wish us luck. It looks so pretty. Look at the duck.
Alright, after losing both eardrums, we made a little bit of horsepower.
Something is cooking in the...
smoking.
Is that their new set? We didn't change anything on this cell.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Why is there smoke coming out of the fuel?
I don't know. Yeah, something in there definitely melted. I'm gonna be yell at Donnie.
Did you take the cap off yet or not?
Yeah, I did.
Donny,
Okay.
what did Donny do?
Donnie installed the fuel pumps.
Oh. Show me
I mean, this
stuff.
is an old school ass fucking.
Oh,
Nasty.
It's electrical stuff.
Smell like burnt wires.
How much gas is in it? Is it maybe the pump ran dry and like?
Nah, it shouldn't do that even if it runs dry.
Yeah, right?
It might get loud, but.
Oh my god.
Not what you love to
melted.
see.
Look,
Oh
lift pump.
Holy shit.
The lift pump?
The lift pump is melted. What the fuck is a lift pump melt? That has no load on it at all.
What do you think about a turbo?
Oh, turbo's great. We have it at like 21, 22 pounds of boost, and it's making 660, 670 wheel. But this is a stock 2JZ block, so we're trying to keep it alive, pretty much, you know. So the limiter is 7,200. The higher we rev it with this cylinder head combo, it wants to keep making more and more power. But for the amount of boost pressure, and it's on pump ethanol too, it makes great power. It's got a pretty rich air fuel mixture of 0.76 lambda with like 12 degrees of timing, making 680 wheel. Like, I'm not pushing it hard, and it's already making too much power, and we can't turn the boost any less than the wastegate spring it currently has. So I'm just pretty soft on timing just to keep it together. But no, it's solid.
All right, so now we have finally officially finished Mona. She is in her final form, and she is getting ready for her next debut.
We're going to Canada. Hope you guys can too. We're gonna be there in 2 weeks. Get your tickets. And don't forget, if you want a green car like this, you can win one. Not this one, but a green car. M3. Every $5 spent at lzmfg.com or drifthq.com will enter you to win the green F80 that we're giving away. So now we're gonna let Duarte rip this thing up and see what she is capable of.
First test day.
First test day. How much did we finish on the dyno with?
A little over 600.
600.
That's how she's
Yeah.
lived most of her life.
Yeah, it's a stock bottom end, fresh out of the box. Let us know what you guys think. Mona Lisa.